Hey everyone, it's Danny from the GVSU Career Center, and today we are going to optimize a LinkedIn profile in 10 minutes or less. Let's get started. Okay, to start, let's look at the headline. So the headline exists right underneath your name. So on our screen here, we have Career Center, and it says student looking for work. So we want to go ahead and update that, and it needs to be focused, specific, and concise. So to update our headline, we're going to click here, scroll down, and then go ahead and in the headline, type what you want to share. So accounting sophomore seeking career advice for taxation. So this headline accurately describes who the student is, what they're looking for, and gets a little bit more granular. As you progress in your career, you're always going to want to continually update that headline to make it match where you are in your career. Your profile will also be a lot more recognizable when you have a headline that accurately describes who you are rather than a more broad, generalized type of description. Okay, so next we're gonna update our banner and profile picture images. And so to do that, we're gonna click on this camera icon to add our cover image. And then you can choose one, or you can upload a single photo. So here we have the banner image saved. We're gonna have it pop up there, save changes, perfect. So now it's showing that I'm a Grand Valley student, which is great. Now we're gonna go to the photo, upload. You could also use one taking a picture with your camera. And then we're gonna click on this headshot image. So you see the individual in this image is dressed professionally. There's a clean, solid background, and she looks like she's ready to go to work. So this is the type of image that you want to use for your LinkedIn profile, keeping it professional. Don't use anything that's too chaotic or has a busy background. Okay, so we're going to scroll down in our profile just a little bit, and you'll notice that there's an About section. And your About section is going to describe yourself a little bit further. So think of your headline as a really concise summary of who you are, and your About can be a little bit more in-depth about what types of positions you're looking for, what kind of experience you have, and a little bit more of who you are as a professional. Okay, so once again, we're gonna click our pencil image to edit this section. We're gonna go ahead and replace this very vague About, and we're gonna replace it with something a little bit more descriptive. And so go ahead and click save there. Perfect. So now we have a great About section that's gonna tell a potential employer or a recruiter just a little bit more about who you are. Okay, so next we're gonna look at our experience and education sections. So under experience, you wanna list your relevant experiences similar to how you would on a resume. Different than a resume, however, is you don't need to list everything that you've done at that specific position. So it doesn't have to be an exact copy of your resume, but you want to make it pretty similar. Under the education section, definitely add your Grand Valley State University education. This is going to help you be connected to the alumni database that exists in LinkedIn and can show what degree you earned when you graduated and any other relevant information. So we're going to go ahead and add education. We're going to type in Grand Valley. Perfect, comes right up. So our degree, Bachelor of Business Administration, and then accounting. Perfect. And then you can add your start month and year. We're just going to add the year at this point. So 2023. And then we're going to go ahead and put our end expected to be 2027. You can see here on the screen too that you can add any activities or involvement that you've had, and then any relevant skills that you would like to add to your skills section that has to do with your degree. So we recommend adding at least 3 to 5 skills to your profile, and that way it will highlight that for employers to see if those skills are matching what jobs they're hiring for. for. So now that we've had our LinkedIn created, it's time to use it. So there's some really great features within LinkedIn. One of them is the post feature. So think about an accomplishment that you've done in your current position. It's a great thing to post about. If you went to a conference, if you presented research, if you had any award that you achieved or earned through your schooling. There's a lot of different ways that you can highlight some of your accomplishments and experiences through a post. You can also use the Grand Valley State University LinkedIn page to find alumni who are potentially working in a similar field, a similar location, or a specific company that you're interested in. So you can go to Grand Valley State University. Go ahead and click on that. It will take you to the Grand Valley homepage. So we're gonna navigate to that. And then if you scroll, you'll see this alumni tab. Go ahead and click on that. And you'll see that we have over 125,000 Grand Valley alums who are also using LinkedIn. So you can search by title, keyword, company, location. You can click in that search box, type in anything you want, and alumni who match those search criteria will pop up. It's a great way to network and start connecting with individuals who are in a similar place as you. And so feel free to send them a message, send them an invitation to connect. Make sure to include a message with that as well, and hopefully make some really strong connections. And finally, we recommend you add your LinkedIn profile to your resume. So just copy and paste that LinkedIn URL and put that in the header of your resume. That way, if a potential recruiter or hiring manager wants to look into you a little bit further via LinkedIn, they can easily access your profile. All right, and there you have it. So in 10 minutes or less, we just optimized our LinkedIn profile. It can seem daunting or scary to use LinkedIn, but as you can see, it doesn't take a lot of time, and it's pretty easy to get things going on your profile and start using it to develop your professional network and look for jobs and find recruiters. So be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.